Hello, welcome to a new science class. My name is Paul Arce, and as I know you like this topic, today we're going to learn more about groups of animals, how vertebrates are grouped. As we learned before, there are many ways to group animals. You can consider the place where they live, that's in water or on land, or if they are warm or cold-blooded, if they are vertebrate or invertebrate. Today, we are going to talk about the way vertebrates are grouped. Vertebrates are grouped as fish, amphibians, reptiles, birds, and mammals. I will begin talking about fish. Did you know fish are vertebrate animals that appeared on Earth about 5 million years ago? Well, it really happened. So, they were the first vertebrates on Earth. They live in water, so they breathe underwater using gills, not lungs as we do. They have their bodies covered with scales and move through water using their fins. Fish lay hundreds of soft and tiny eggs in the water, and once they are born, they won't need a parent to take care of them. They swim away as soon as they are born. How do they know what to do? Well, our nature is so wonderful. Today there are 25,000 known species of fish. That's why they live in almost all Earth water. For this reason, fish is one of the most successful kind of animal. Now let's talk about amphibians. Amphibians were the first cold-blooded vertebrates to come from water to live on land. Frogs, toads, and salamanders are very common amphibians. But how do we recognize they are amphibians? Pay attention. They love water and also land. That's why they live either in water or on land. Have you seen their feet? They are different, right? Well, that's because they have webbed feet, like dogs. They breathe with lungs, not with gills. They have moist, smooth skin, not hair or fur. They lay many soft and tiny eggs at a time, and they lay this on water. Most of them have 4 legs, but in some cases, they have no legs. Let's talk about reptiles. Reptiles are cold-blooded that developed from amphibians many million years ago. Alligators, lizards, snakes, and turtles are reptiles. What are main characteristics in reptiles? They have dry, scaly skin. They have ear holes instead of ears. Reptiles lay eggs on dry land, and these eggs have hard shells. Turtle is a clear example. This animal lays its eggs on the shore and goes back to the water. And these are really hard-shelled eggs. Some of them have 4 legs, like the turtles, and others have no leg, like the snakes. Birds is our next group. Birds are warm-blooded vertebrates. It might surprise you, but the truth is that birds develop from reptiles. but they don't have scaly and dry skin. What are the main characteristics you observe in birds? They have feathers. They have 2 wings. They have 2 legs. They also lay eggs, but in this case on land, at a safe place. And they also have ear holes instead of ear. Birds are an amazing and diverse group of animals. There are nearly 9,000 species on Earth. Finally, we have mammals. Mammals are warm-blooded vertebrates whose mothers nurse their young with milk. Birds, pigs, cats, and humans are a few kinds of mammals. Main characteristics of mammals: they have hair or fur. They have lungs, so they need air to breathe. Mammals that live on land have 4 legs and ears that stick out of their bodies. There are also mammals that live in water. For example, the whale and the dolphin. And of course, they use their lungs to breathe out of the water. Mammals start as an egg, and almost all of them grow into baby inside the mother's body. Once they are born, they drink milk from their mother. It takes some years to mammals to become adults and be ready to be able to make baby animals. Well, as we often do, let's see if you remember. A. How are vertebrates grouped? Remember? Excellent. They are fish, amphibians, reptiles, birds, and mammals. Which are the animals that nurse their young with milk? Birds, reptiles, or mammals? If your answer was mammals, congratulations. C. Which of these animals have feathers? Fish, amphibians, or birds? The correct answer is birds. Is this statement true or false? Fish breathe with their lungs underwater. Well, fish live underwater, of course, but they don't have lungs. They have gills and use them to breathe. So the answer is false. Is this statement true or false? The reptile's skin is moist and smooth. False. Reptile skin is dry and scaly. Well, with this review, I'm totally sure that this class is now part of your knowledge. See you next time with another interesting science class. Bye.